anyone who watched Tom Aspinall work in training and during his amateur and early pro career felt like they were looking at a future UFC heavyweight champion. Tom Aspinall has every skill you would want from a big man. Moves exceedingly well. His speed is going to be a real problem in theory for the opposition tonight. And most of these heavyweights just are not as fleet of foot. That says nothing of his grappling game. This is the longtime grappling coach for Team Calvin. He has every skill in his mixed martial arts arsenal. And scary proposition for the rest of the heavyweight division. He ain't getting worse. Well, as much respect and appreciation as we have for the skill sets of the lower weight class athletes, there is nothing in pro sports quite like a UFC heavyweight championship fight. That is a reality. You've been there, you've done that. Baddest man on the planet putting that very distinction on the line tonight.
Yeah, the champ walks again, and he wears that proudly. Johnny wants to be called the champ. He loves to be called the baddest man on the planet. He is so skilled, he's so dangerous, he's so scary, and he gets up for these types of challenges. He intends to never let go of his belt.
He understands the challenge in front of him here tonight, but he has been forged by this training camp, the championship experience he has accrued, and we'll see if he can leave the way he enters as the greatest heavyweight in the world. Islam Makhachev has graced the Octagon. He is ready to fight. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. We set it inside the Octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Tom Aspinall. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.
All right, Herb Dean, our referee for this one, just about to get underway. All right, early round action here, and the wins and bonuses just continue to pile up for the budding heavyweight contender, Tom Aspinall. Truly a five-tool player when it comes to his skills, but in this particular matchup, he believes the ground game is going to be his bread and butter. He believes we're looking at a submission finish here tonight. All right, the wrestler having little trouble engaging here in the clinch, and as you well know, he's... Oh, man, the canvas is shaking as he slams him down. All right, so there's the early takedown for the decorated grappler. Exactly what he wanted to do tonight.
Exactly what he needed to do if he's going to want to win this fight. You've got to put this guy on his back early, and you've got to put him on his back often. Nice punch lands over the top.
And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Oh, beautiful job to split the guard. Now his opponent's really on the ropes.
His opponent's on beat street. He's hurt so bad. I don't know what he's going to do to stay in this fight.
Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
Okay, he's got it. That's it.
Oh, he got out.
Wow, what a great job defensively. Staying aware, staying alert. The moment a little bit of space presented itself, he took it and got himself out of that triangle. Very good defense.
All right, north-south position here. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this, DC. Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively.
He needs to shove the knees. Get his opponent's knee off of his belly so he can get to his feet.
And busy as he looks to improve position here. All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles. Nice defense.
Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him,
know when to fold him. Yep, absolutely.
And the referee brings the fight back to its feet. No surprise there. Needed to see more action. Oh, big block there. Oh! Could be the beginning of the end here. 30 seconds now to go in round one. Takedown defense holds up. Final seconds here. Round two is next. All right, so the round is over. Certainly stunned his opponent in that round. We'll see if he can follow up here after 60 seconds.
Yeah, he did a fantastic job of finding a shot that really did affect the equilibrium of his opponent. Now he needs to go back and find the attack that's going to shut the lights off.
All right, there's the end of the round. So it was a huge strike to the head that stunned his opponent and nearly got him out of there.
Yeah, that was a big moment. A big strike lands. His opponent's on wobbly legs. That is exactly what you want to see as you're walking back to your stool. Your opponent staggering back to his corner and being hopeful that he can get it back together before the start of the next round.
All right, second round underway. Back to the overhand.
Ooh, another shot to the head.
Reach advantage was his at the outset, and he was able to take advantage there with the punch. All right, so we're starting to see some swelling now, DC. We'll see if he can make some adjustments defensively.
He's taking too many of these shots up top. I mean, he's got to move his head right away. He's waiting. He's being reactive. You got to be active in your motions before your opponent sets up their attacks.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Makhachev.
This is where he wants to be. Using a lot of good movement.
Changing the position.
Makhachev's right back to the full mount.
Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound.
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter, and he's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud. Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Lands a big elbow there.
In the half guard.
Making all these shots count.
Let's work. I'm going to stand this up.
Nice shot there by the champ.
90 seconds to go in the round. Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here.
This is a terrible position.
This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Islam Makhachev.
Getting him out here.
Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. Aspinall's in half guard now.
Good round.
All right, sit down for me, bud. Now listen, I need you to go hard. I want you to take control of this fight. I need you to get in his face.
All right, a lot of highlights from which to choose over those previous 5 minutes, DC. A lot of good work on the ground.
You knew, John, going into the fight, that if he was able to get this fight to the floor, he would have the most success, and you saw it in that exchange. He was able to get posture, land some really good ground and pound as the round came to an end.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Round 3 of a possible 5. All right, next round is underway. We will see if he can pick up where he left off, particularly when it comes to the ground and pound. That was vicious.
I mean, it was vicious. It was vicious. It was shades of Khabib Nurmagomedov versus Michael Johnson. Khabib Nurmagomedov versus Conor McGregor. Just able to get to a great posture, control the feet, and land every single strike with vicious intent. It's hard to do that without losing your opponent. This young man has mastered. He has mastered ground and pound fight.
As effective straight punches we've seen all night.
Huge straight punch lands, and he's got him hurt very bad.
Big right hand.
Nice leverage here.
Setting up for an unlock now. Ooh, arms in tight. Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Well, he lands another strike there, DC, and no surprise, the swelling only getting worse.
It's getting worse. You know, we talked about this very early, how he needed to change something. He hasn't changed it, and now the swelling is starting to get bad.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent, you got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. We passed the midpoint here of the fight. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Islam Makhachev. And there it is, another strike on the ground gets through.
Great defense by this fighter.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Aspinall. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now.
And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Makhachev's in half guard. The ground strikes continue to pile up. All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard.
Makhachev's back to the side control now. Really good job to land these strikes from top position. All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds.
All right, take a seat, sit down, relax, take a drink, slow that heart rate down. Listen, I want you to keep doing what you're doing. Focus on that.
All right, so let us now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it, including a stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show.
It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on wobbly legs, and in survival mode, luckily he made it to the end of that round.
4th round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, fourth round is now underway as we get to the championship rounds. What is a fighter's mindset when you get to this 16th minute of the fight?
This is when you understand that nothing is ever going to be harder. This is the hardest round in fighting. This is going to really test your will and your desire to become champion.
Single leg takedown.
Belly.
Lands the grounded pound strike here. Oh, another strike lands from the top.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Islam Makhachev. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC.
Not being just defensive, but offensive off his back. Great punch lands.
Oh, good ground and pound here. Makhachev's back in full mount. Under 2 minutes now to go in the round. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Back mount now. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here.
Flattens him out. This could be the beginning of the end. Watch armbar here. What a tight armbar.
You gotta be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm. Was able to withstand the fire, and now he finds himself out and safe.
All right, so you gotta be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Oh, staying busy, fighting off of his back, and he lands.
Got to be careful here.
Use your hips to get up.
Final seconds of round 4. Horn sounds for the end of round 4.
All right, good stuff, good stuff. That was your round for sure. Your round, you dominated that. All right, I need more of the same. This is the last 5 minutes. Let's go.
All right, let's get you some pictures from that previous round, DC. A lot of good work with the ground and pound strike.
Yeah, he was able to control posture, get himself postured up, land big ground and pound as he ended the round. What a great finish to a fantastic round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fifth and final round. All right, here we go. That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. Oh, nice.
Keep your hands up. Use your footwork now. It's okay. Use your footwork.
Able to check that kick as well.
Oh, guillotine here.
Oh, got to protect your neck. Guillotine choke is locked in. Oh, look at this. Jumps over in the side mount to try to counter the guillotine.
Oh, man, that was slick.
Aspinall's got him in a crucifix. Going to work from the top now.
Great job landing from the top position.
Side control now.
Now he's going full mount. Yes, smart adjustment. Yep. Beautiful transition.
Good work from the top here by Aspinall. He's having his way with him here.
Oh, right into mount. Oh, good defense, yes.
Let's work. I'm gonna stand you up. We need to work.
2 minutes now to go in this one. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Islam Makhachev.
Oh, he got to the spot.
Keep working and give me those elbows.
Aspinall's in half guard. Working in half guard here, making these shots count.
Getting the ball here.
Relentless pressure from the top by Islam Makhachev.
Great shot from the top position.
Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. Arm triangle attempt here.
Nice arm triangle setup.
Oh, looks like he's got that arm pin in the triangle now.
He's out. One
work out
submission
his
defense on
position.
display.
Oh, crowd just loving it as the fighters, after an extended grappling battle, make their way back to the field.
Yeah. This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He lands a massive one to put his opponent on wobbly legs.
All right, so a tremendous title fight tonight. I know we're still digesting everything we just saw, but if I'm a judge, I'm giving the nod to the challenger and now new champion of the world.
They always say you have to take the belt from the champion. I believe he did just enough to take the belt from the champ. It's going to be a very close decision, but I do believe we have a new champion.
The official decision is in. Bruce Buffer has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. For the winner by split decision, and new undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Aspinall!
So there he is, the new UFC heavyweight champion. DC, I remember when